Okay. So this is hopefully my second full playthrough of this game. Okay, so hopefully this will be my second playthrough. First time I did like a psyche intellect kind of thing. I think I want to be dumb, and then I think that's pretty good. Where's my drugs? I could be like really dumb. Oh no, do I want to do it like this? I mean, honestly, should be fine. I know there's like some conceptualization that I like, but I want to go shivers. The Furies at home in the mirror, it is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever.
It sounds pretty nice.
Never, ever.
Yeah.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Wait, X something?
Awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness.
Yeah, I don't want to be aware of things.
No ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just night swimming.
Thanks, ancient reptilian brain.
I know you do, baby. I know. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Yeah.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all borough.
Yeah, I'm tired of being this shit type.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Well,
Do you really? The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
God damn
Like
sensation.
a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing
Fucking
up again.
suffering. Will never escape
Wants to
samsara.
walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Well, I do like disco.
You can take it. You're a champion.
God. I dance into disco, but then all the other stuff.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an
Fuck.
ungodly headache.
Uh,
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
fucking pisses me off. I wanted to be a void. How to play this game. Instead of, you know.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring.
Yep.
There is
Here's my jacket. Nice. Yep. Sounds about like Harry. Fuck, and I don't have any magnesium, dude. Oh, it's a tab. There's the... Oh, wait, give me that.
the window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean? Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you
Yeah.
even trying to do? The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy.
Fuck that shit. Oh no.
Hangs above a bent and broken
My
ceiling.
worst enemy.
In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Yep.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach
Gonna
your
regret
hand
this.
towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, not like a Schrodinger's cat thing.
Behold.
The
You have
expression.
no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
Yep.
Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
The mask is
What
strong.
does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You
Yeah.
are correct.
Fuck.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Yep.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Rip. Got my shoes.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
I mean,
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. It's
yeah,
just
fuck
a little
that.
hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. Little black spots dance on your retinas.
Alright. Let's see if I can riz Claudia.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Because you're a police officer, sir. I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She puts out her cigarette. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Can I smoke this cigarette? Come on, dude. Need some smokes. Oh yeah. So I think what I want to do.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he. You gently shake his shoulder.
All right. Bro, let me lick that shit.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Nope.
We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Well, you know I don't like dead bodies,
But did you
dude.
take it down from the tree? So
No.
the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body
Well,
to
yeah.
be in the tree.
Come on, dude.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should
I
go there as soon
mean-
as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's
Hey,
get
you,
going.
officer. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean
Look.
you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge.
Okay. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, yeah, this version of Harry, he's not
A man in his late 20s
complete
with a thin
amnesiac
beard
as far as
sees
like
you approaching. He
what
drops
he's been
the
up
letter he
to,
was holding and turns to the lieutenant. Could he be irritated with you?
like he's
He avoids eye
obviously
contact
like in a haze and a fog and all that kind of stuff, but you know, like he knows kind of what's happening a little bit.
Mr. Gart, right? You
Be
run
it,
this
you know,
place.
shivers and psyche sort of intuition, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so join me from Precinct 41.
What is golden orange? Like a forest fire, but smells like liquor.
Are you kidding me? It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And
Am I
you're
golden orange? No, I'm not.
See, everyone agrees it's your color scheme.
What?
On the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Dude,
Sir,
chill
I
out.
understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yeah, for me, dude, I need some fucking booze and some smokes and some Puridol and
The man fidgets
amphetamine.
Then he gives in.
I know
All
it took
right.
us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her
Uh-huh.
number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
You know, like, as far as like the amnesia thing, he obviously is amnesiac, but it's not a complete. It's more like having really bad memory because you were like so fucked up at the time that you're able to sort of, you know, through context clues and like vague, fuzzy sort of memory, like moments of remembrance, kind of figure
But
out
you
what's
still know
going
your
on.
way around, yes?
Plus being,
In case we need
you know,
to arrange
intuitive
something.
and stuff.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you mean.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Uh,
I have
yes?
everything. You?
Yeah.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me? Like a police...
Why did Sylvie go away?
None of your business.
Yeah, right,
Fine.
dude.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard.
Yep.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through
Yep.
that, then...
I don't need your fucking condescending bullshit.
That hole. It's implied.
Whatever.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Uh-huh.
He's very animated all of a sudden.
I'm gonna go call
This
Sylvie
is
and
clearly a touchy subject for him.
That period of my life is over. Not ever.
Alright.
I hope it is. Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero cop. Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I mean,
Oh,
you're
it's
being a
not.
dick, dude.
You're
Yeah.
right, it's not.
He
Yeah.
has no respect for you personally, but this
I know.
man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Not
Gert's
so
kind of a
fast.
piece of shit.
You owe me 130 real.
Oh my
Say,
god.
the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Hell yeah, necktie.
Don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
I mean,
One
no.
Then you've suddenly
Oh my god.
giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands.
Why no? Not Lita. Oh my god.
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not...
But she's so
fake it.
nice.
Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea.
I
what's
mean,
going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Marky's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
yeah, fuck you, Gart.
Watch out!
Oh, I'm sorry, Lita. I hope she's okay.
Everything goes dark.
Oh my god.
So soon.
I mean, it was probably worth it.
You just
I
missed
do
the
feel bad about
quarter
Lena,
knife,
though. She's a really
the
nice lady.
darkness on the edge of town.
Yeah.
I was wrong to let you go.
I
I
know,
should have
ancient
kept
reptilian
you
brain.
here. Is it bright where you are?
It's terrifying.
Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
Blech.
That is too bad. We all need a little love. Are you okay?
Aww. Oh, Lena.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges.
Jesus
down your back
Christ.
when you move.
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Wait, that's actually... Wait.
Don't
Alright.
thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
I've never had that happen. Not my first time.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank.
Had a couple other,
and
like,
this place
starting,
isn't it?
you know, just the very start of the game, and that didn't happen either, so... I mean,
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. Why did you say that? The old thesaurus comes up empty. Maybe you should ask the lieutenant.
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
yeah...
When you get the time, maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Oh, fuck yeah. You know, Lena...
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Lena's so
But
sweet.
you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Yeah, I mean, with
Another time
being
and place,
married.
she might have flirted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
You must
Dang.
forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but
Gary,
I'll come
dude.
here for tea when they're away.
I hate Gary.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Yeah.
What do you mean? He's just on edge because of the lynching. Don't judge him too harshly. Anyway, I'm glad you weren't injured.
Aw.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say. She nods, but still looks worried.
You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? We're in the city of Revachol, dear. Yes, and Revachol? How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world. Though, speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
I mean, I saw it on the
It's right
calendar.
here. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. Outside, the melting snow seeps into the cracks in the walls and the cobblestone streets, all the way down into the sewers. Above ground, the first Maybells blossom. You can feel it, a great cold.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of
Probably.
Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Well, that's sad.
Is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got. Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. Of course, sweetie, I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Well, of course, dear.
Alright. So I know that I'm supposed to go get the dead body. But I think Harry... I mean, he really wants some drugs, to be honest. And... Ooh. Sea monster, yeah.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with... The box seems happy.
Nice.
Shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
know,
The
man.
collection box seems cathartic. Thankfully even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow. And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Interesting. So I really, in order to get drugs, I really need money. And need this bag. Right.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest.
I don't need to do that. Need some drugs.
This coin-operated viewer is...
But I could pick those bottles, or is it down here? Give me the drugs. Oh, I have to, fuck, I forgot. You have to hold the bag. What's up, Cindy?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and
Hell yeah.
see.
You're a real anarchist.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know?
Yeah.
Birth, blood type. The last time I was tested for Hep C.
Yeah.
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a manowar.
Hell yeah.
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No short.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Oh yeah.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Yeah? Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
I just like Cindy. I think she's really cool.
Her desire to deface the building.
I mean, she's kind of, you know, like the young adult,
What Watch your back.
edgy anarchist,
I've
but
got eyes on you.
it's relatable. It's cool. He just wants to do some art, you know? It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so I don't know if I can actually no, I'm pretty sure I can. I want to be like Hobo art cop. And then obviously go into some communism.
The cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling
Yep.
as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
I did the communism my first playthrough, but then I actually didn't do the whole vision quest thing, which kind of like the main political quest.
Good
So I
morning,
want to.
officers. I'm Joyce.
I thought it would be
Joyce
funny
L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines. The
to do the ultra liberal, you know, moralist. Is that what it's called?
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will.
Actually, this works out because
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will
I
take
am
the
looking
lead
for
in this
drugs.
interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Yes.
Very unusual.
Uh-huh.
I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Medical.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
I mean, you know, all of the political quests are pretty funny. I mean, I've seen bits of most of them. I mean, Go Moralist is kind of funny just because of like, you know, like how like watered down your ability is, but no, communism is really funny too.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
And I mean, you know, I don't know. I know that you can go with like the like fashy, racist stuff, which would be pretty funny too. I don't know. Oh, I'm just gonna be communist because kind of I started it and then kind of messed it up, you know. You are on a boat. Does she have a name?
No, it is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Oh my god, you're so boring, Joyce.
The word "it" feels strange.
I
Such a
know.
beautiful name deserves a proper
That's what I'm saying. You name your
breeze
boat.
ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of
Oh,
something or someone.
yeah. I think I know what that is. Yeah, your boat really needs a
How
name.
about Cordelati 19?
Oh my
Why?
god, Joyce.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its
Oh,
hull is
no.
90 paces long.
I can call it
Why
Dolores.
Dolores?
You know,
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
whatever.
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Oh, okay.
Enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
You're being sarcastic right now, Kim. Be fucking
I
sarcastic.
really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Yeah. I don't think I got the dialogue thing, but there's also like, there's some, I think you talked to Kim first. He's like, you know, trying to throw her off, blah, 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 blah.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Ah. Alright.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Wait.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial.
I thought maybe
it's not a
she saw what was on the other side of the,
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished ones.
Actually, you don't.
Really?
It is a little known fact among those who police that the Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license.
What? Dude, what?
Unless it's their passport. No. Do you want to ask for the lady's passport?
You need to save face if you want her respect. Demand that passport.
Of course.
The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seagent.
Okay.
Woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you. Face adorned with frown lines.
You know, I thought she was a bit older, but
photo is recent. The name reads,
I guess she's
Rejoice
not that much older than Harry. I mean, she looks good for her age. It's just the gray hair, I guess, and then, you know, Harry is just a complete wreck.
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling.
Okay.
Yes. But please don't call me that. Joyce
Why?
is much more efficient.
She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory.
I mean, I get
At
it.
school or some ancient lover.
Yep.
She nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat.
Good. Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Oh no.
We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct
I forgot about the whole bit. Shit.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope.
Yeah, that's gonna be. She's gonna be a whole bitch about it.
Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to show you my badge, but you don't have to show me your license. Okay. Yeah, it's a medical episode.
See. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? I
Yes.
can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Yeah.
I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Yeah.
Feelings will guide
Fuck. Harry is such a failure.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
I hate Joyce.
Officer. You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back.
Uh-huh.
More than just guilt.
You're doing
Yeah.
it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Some.
I'll be
Man.
frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open
drugs.
secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
She's, and the whole.
Detective,
Oh.
a word in private before we continue.
She just wants to get shit on Everard. Everard.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to do that, Kim.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have
Yeah.
your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Yeah, I think she's improvising.
He doesn't let it show. But there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sure you will, Detective. No, if there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her
Yeah.
it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Isn't the badge... See, I remember where my gun is. I remember where the badge is.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Yeah, let's not.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients
Uh-huh.
what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
I mean, besides the GBL, what's really the problem here?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Uh-huh.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs?
Yes. Yes.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link, the lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
I mean,
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide.
yeah, I mean,
2,000
especially
yen.
union
The
workers,
local
you know,
businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
it's a lot of fucking money.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, but she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Look,
Yes? Excellent. According to my
not
report,
actually.
there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout.
Yeah, I
It may
know.
come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
It's
Give
what
me
you
money,
want to
bitch.
say, but it isn't that easy, is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes.
I mean,
but
she
a
has nice
well-kept,
hair.
Yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it.
I mean, it looks like it's all
gold
gray to
natural,
me.
shaped into a permanent wave. Late fall, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities. Now
Yeah,
look,
dude.
you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces.
Yeah.
These are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
I mean, honestly, it's amazing that I have pants and a shirt on. So,
You're poor. Poor as balls. You
yeah.
can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I mean, I'm trying to be a hobo cop, so I'm not ashamed.
But you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes. Those half-precious stones of Erdenil. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
Oh no.
If there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't.
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you. Did you say money?
Yeah, let's not.
Of course,
Look.
detective. Take care.
Man, that was a fucking buzzkill. And I'm not even buzzed yet. I need some more, bottles? Recycle them? And how do I... There it is. Okay. Still avoiding. I think. Doesn't it? I go down here. Oh, there's some more bottles. Is this where I can recycle my stuff? I'm just like role playing.
It's not often that I see officers
Don't want
from
drugs.
Elysium in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His
This
courtesy is
guy.
not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the
Yeah.
movement of light across the
I feel
wall
you,
of the
bro.
shop.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Bro, you know I was in here.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Oh yeah.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the
Of course I
movement of
would
light
pass this.
while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough
Oh,
to come by
Parolidon. I think I said it wrong earlier.
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects.
Oh, hell yeah.
It makes your eyes turn yellow.
How would I know?
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Oh.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
He's
Alright.
taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it'd be like that, dude.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud, years getting sick. There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths, cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could. No
Yep.
one's, everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You said you'd done it before, yeah?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
Every day, you look the part. Here you go, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut. Not so sure about this.
Of course.
Alright, I got my goal, which was getting drugs.